What can your current rent payment get you if you bought a home instead? Do you need a 20% down payment? No. How much do you need? Are there special programs available? Yes. How do you differentiate the different loan types and what you can afford? Let's answer all these questions and more. In my previous video, I walked us through figuring out exactly how much you can spend on a house payment each month. If you haven't watched that video, you might want to watch that first. You can find that right here in the corner or in the description of the video. It's only a few minutes long and I'll wait. Just kidding, I'm not waiting. To answer this question, I'm going to show you how a lender does it. Not one of those crummy online calculators that gets your hopes up, but then when you actually talk to a real lender, they tell you a completely different number. The reason these calculators online are really unreliable is because they're built to be generic so that they can cast as wide of a net as possible. See, the problem is that the home price you can afford is based on the monthly payment you can afford. Well, Nick, that seems easy then. Yay, we can just have a chart that shows a payment and matches it up to a home price, right? Well, it seems easy, but it's not. It's probably easiest to show you a couple examples as to why we cannot do that. Now, both examples we'll be showing are houses that cost $300,000. Okay, house one, the price $300,000. Come on, keep up. And we'll have a 5% down payment of $15,000. So that leaves us with a loan size of about $285,000. For this house, we'll say it's a single family residence, and we'll say the property taxes are $200 a month with a home insurance of $200 a month. Our payment's gonna look like principal and interest of about $1,280, taxes of $200, insurance of $200, and a total of $1,680. Now let's look at house two. Same price, same down payment, same loan type, but this time it's gonna be a condo and the property taxes are gonna be $400 instead. Maybe it's a little bit nicer area. Now it's gonna have an HOA of $250 a month and a home insurance of another $25. So that payment, when we add all that up, is quite a bit higher. Now we're at a payment of around $1,955.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Thanks, Ron. So what we see here is even the exact same loan can have very different payments. The loans can be the exact same, but the payment can be affected by the property. This is why lenders actually approve people to a payment and not to a house price. An experienced lender will be careful to explain this to a new client and get a clear idea of the areas and the home types that the buyer is considering. So there are no surprises when they're ready to put in home offers, right? The big offenders on the above list come down to property types like condos that have additional expenses and property taxes area to area. For example, some states have much higher property taxes or much lower property taxes. The online calculators typically do not factor in different property tax rates for different areas. So how in the world are you gonna figure out what you can actually afford in your area and for your type of home? Well, the best way is probably to talk to a local expert. But if you're still on the "I'm not ready for that yet" stage, here's an easy way to get the most accurate without talking to an expert. Number one, let's figure out what property you want to buy. If it's a condo or a planned unit development, which is a regular housing community but with some added amenities like a pool or a clubhouse that come with the residency there, we're going to want to check out what the average and high-end HOA costs are for that area. Number two, let's look into your rough price range and get a feel for the property tax range you can expect for the homes you're looking at. Every home listing will show you the property tax amount, so this will help you get the feel for the areas that you like and the monthly amounts you can expect. Remember, the bigger the house, the more the property tax. Now, let's find the average interest rate. Freddie Mac posts this here for the prior month. It's a bit old data, but it's a good start and it'll get you close. Now that you have these numbers, you can plug them into whatever calculator you like. If you don't have a 20% down payment, don't forget about the mortgage insurance. And if you're not sure what a good calculator looks like, I'd be happy to send you mine. I've put this link in the description. I made this myself and I've been tweaking this for about 17 years, so you can have it for free. No strings attached, just hit download. And if you really want some help, I do these in my sleep. Me and my team would be happy to help.